Welcome back to the waviest podcast in the UK. Real talk, true stories. The best in the business. The council estate's favourite. The barbershop's best. Do you get me? You know the rest. But big up D Gully, he didn't turn up, man. No show. But today I got a very, very, very special guest. A Brooklyn legend. I don't even like throwing around the word legend too much, especially with Brooklyn.
Me neither.
There's a few, right?
Yes.
You didn't like that, did it?
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It's cool. But me myself, I don't. You know.
Yeah.
You know?
But you know what, bro? I think to start there, I'll start in Brooklyn, bro. Do or die, Bed-Stuy.
Do or die.
As you know, if you don't know, let's have a round of applause for Maino in the building. You know what I mean? King of Brooklyn.
Yes.
Good to have you on the show, broski.
Pleasure, brother.
Real honor. You get me? Brooklyn's a crazy place for the most part, anyway.
Yeah.
But you're coming straight out of like Bed-Stuy, do or die, like it's a legendary place, bro.
Legendary place where a lot of legends is from, a lot of very influential people, a lot of very super popular people, you know?
Like even just like thinking off the top without even thinking too tough, you've got Biggie, Kim, Fab, Jay-Z. Yeah. That's just straight off the rip.
Big Daddy Kane.
I can't forget.
Chris Rock.
Super legends.
So many people.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But we see the success coming from that area.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't realise some of the pain that comes from that area too.
Yeah.
Which is growing up over there, what was it like, bro? Like for the UK fans, to give them a summary.
Any ghetto, man. Any ghetto in the world, I feel like is equally yoked. We all kind of share the same pain. You know, mothers and fathers come from, impoverished situations, and just try to figure it out. Growing up in the 80s and the 90s, trying to figure out what was best for us. Trying to do their best. The drugs. I grew up in the drug era.
I was gonna say that.
My parents were victims of the drug era.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. My father was addicted to crack cocaine. My mother had her issues with heroin. So but she was good, and it was all good, and I don't look back at it and feel any kind of way. I feel like everything was meant to happen the way it was supposed to happen, because if it didn't happen that way, I probably wouldn't be here.
For real. You know what? It's true. It's like the pain to the champagne thing. Right. The trial and tribulations.
Right. People focus on the destination, but they always forget the journey.
Yeah.
And we can't get to the destination without going through the journey.
Yeah, it makes you builds character.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what we go through is actually shapes and molds us for the final the results.
Yeah. Like once, because it's like getting in a position of power, being like a popular rapper with the record deal and whatnot. That journey leading to it, that's your life up to that point. Then you're going to implement your experience. But not only that, it's like now the performing really starts. Like the journey, we're here, but we got to work again.
You gotta. It never stops.
Yeah.
The work never ever
Hustle
stops.
hard, bro.
Hustle hard, and you got to understand that, and you got to accept that. Like I say, I'm fully committed to the grind.
Yep, I know that.
Fully committed.
First hand, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For that neighborhood that you're growing up in, right? The drugs epidemic at that point, we're talking like crack era. We're talking about like vials on the street, zombies.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
All that going to school. Look, I used to come out my house. I used to come out my room. And they would, my father and his friends would be in the living room. You understand? And that was something to see. They was up high. Yeah, you going to school? And I would go to school, seeing that. Coming out, it's different than the Brooklyn my son grew up.
Yeah.
He wasn't the glass and the crack on the floor, the abandoned buildings, the vacant lots.
Super ghetto.
Super painful, super ghetto.
Yeah.
We grew up. We saw a lot. We played in that.
Like on a push bike on a regular through a block it's treacherous. Yeah. So you got involved in the streets naturally, I guess, from like being surrounded in that environment. You could probably see an opportunity in the bad side of things.
Absolutely.
So of course, if there's customers,
you know, in that environment, gradually falling into a criminal element is natural.
Yeah.
And it don't feel like it's wrong.
Yeah, because that's what you see.
It's right. It don't feel like you're doing nothing wrong. You maybe deep down you know that you're doing something wrong, but this is the way it's supposed to go. This is, you know. Then you also feel like, you know, there's a time when you absolutely know you're gonna go to jail because it's like this is what you see. This is happens to everybody. This is what the older dudes is talking about. This is what they telling you. You know, so everything feels natural. You know, to sell drugs, to take, you know, to do things. To, you know, to be at odds with other young black men. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It comes with the game.
It comes with it. Yeah.
Do you feel sometimes like the game chooses you? You don't choose the game when you grow up in that environment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Feel like it just gradually pulls you into that world. And then you respond to it.
True that, because everyone's got a need for money, finances. Everyone wants a better life.
Right.
Everyone's got those role models.
That's the core of your motivation. You know what I'm saying? Money, and then it goes from there. You know, and then you find yourself in situations from that point on, you know, and then you fall into what we call beef and all these other things, but the core of it was supposed to have been about money.
Yeah. That's, you know what, that's always been something that baffled me coming from the hood or coming from the ends. We call it ends in England.
The ends, yeah. Be on the
I know a
ends.
little bit of Brooklyn as well.
Yeah.
But you know what the bad thing is? It's like you see people set out on their journey to make bread,
right?
And then when you get pushback from opposition, rivals, territory,
right. It's gonna happen. You gotta respond.
Otherwise,
so
it's
now
gonna be forever.
Your nature is, you know, is either do or die.
Which is the Bed-Stuy motto, bro.
100%.
Yeah, it's gangster.
It's either we're gonna respond to it, or you know,
or they're gonna keep coming,
or we're gonna succumb to it.
Yeah. So it's kind of like you'd be a lucky hustler, bro, if you went the whole run and had a clean run.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Not for a long time. Like, you know, see, the thing about, you know, a lot of rappers, even a lot of the rappers that come from, you know, my era or stuff like, some of them was just cool guys, and they just was from around the way.
Yeah.
They wasn't really involved. Not really involved. They might have did, you know, a little bit. They wasn't really involved with the, you know, with the street to the point where it became ultra violent.
Yeah.
And you know, they really was into things. You know what I'm saying? And which is cool for them. You know, and I see them sometimes, and I hear their stories. And stuff and shit, but it's just like
it's not your story.
Nah.
They had a bit of an easier run, innit?
Absolutely. Yeah. We can't even go into so many things. You understand?
Because you know what's crazy, bro? With being in London, right?
Yeah.
I'm 39, so I'm 40 next year, yeah? I'm in that age group, right, where the man them's outside, Purple Haze, whatever, that's where we're from. We're playing the CDs, the mixtapes, and we're going to Western International Market, Wembley Market, and we're buying the bootleg DVDs. That's how we got them over here, right?
The bootleg DVDs, the Smack DVDs and all that. Yeah.
Bro, to me, your run on Smack is so legendary that I don't even know if you know how far it reached.
You know,
you might do because you traveled, but
the Smack DVDs, the DVDs in general, I owe everything to.
They owe you as well, though.
Yeah, but
I get it though.
But that was my intro into the game.
What an intro, bro.
That was
what a way to do it, though.
Yeah. That was it right there. You know, because I was meeting people from other cities. I was meeting people from other countries, and they was knowing me from, man, he's like, oh, man, from the DVDs. And I was just like, wow, like, it was, you know, it was a thing.
Bro, it's mad, because me and the man then, we used to watch that shit, bro, where we were billing spliffs, eating chicken, whatever. And we used to be like, nah, he's Jamaican, man. That's what we used to say in the block. Nah, he's Jamaican. His name's Jermaine. He's from Brooklyn. You know what I'm trying to say? Jermaine Coleman,
My family West Indian, though.
Look, there you go. We do it.
Yeah, my mother's family is from same time as the St. Croix.
Oh, sick. See, that's what I'm saying, because we were like, nah, he definitely had the look and the vibe, and it's Brooklyn, you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm not even that surprised, but I'm glad we were right, and it's not too much of a long shot. But it was more than just that. We're like analysing it because it's like, yo, like we really believe him. You know, the look in the eye
100%.
and the vibe and the body language and the videos were crazy.
I never lied.
Nah, yo.
Never lied.
I believe it. You get me? But you know, some rappers, they do their
It's all right,
best
though.
impression.
You know, the thing is, man, I used to be bothered by that when I first came home because I was like, man, I'm
The realist.
They faking and all that, and I was thinking it was a race to show who was more realer, but it wasn't. It's about entertainment at the end of the day. You know, if if I could be so-called the genuine article, but this guy entertainment is better, then it didn't matter. You know, it was about entertainment at the end of the day. Yeah. Because we're not really gonna win no award just for being real.
Do you know what? It's true, you know, and I think the real people get a harder journey.
They do.
They get the toughest journey.
But I had to learn that. Like, you're not gonna win no award just because you're real, just because you really come from what you come from, just because you really was involved at the level that you was involved in, just because you really did things that you've done, just because you really was in it. Nobody's gonna say, oh, you did all these things here. Yeah. You should just be at the top of the chart, so you should be.
Like you automatically deserve the reward and that award even.
Like that. Yeah. I felt like that. I thought that originally, but it was stupid.
I can see why though. I think the time that I've spent in Brooklyn is not the same as you, bro. You were born, raised, and you was really in that tough era. So I'm not even comparing it. Like all I'm using is my first-hand experience. Like when I'm out there, Brooklyn is a jungle, bro. Yeah. And like when I was in I stayed in the 90s. Right by Winthrop and Clarkson, Rutland Plaza, you get me? That's where my cousins live. I've been in Queensbridge a lot. They were the two places that I was back and forth from in my journey.
In the 90s, and then you was in the bridge.
Yeah, back and forth. So
two different places.
Way different. Like it's so different that when I'm in Queensbridge, I feel like I'm in America. Right. And when I'm in the 90s, I feel like I'm in London with a bit of Jamaica. Like Brixton, Harlesden vibe. You know what I'm trying to say?
I get it.
And I felt more at home in Brooklyn because I'm from London. So of course they would run the jokes on me, you know, give me a glass of water. Water, of course. But at the same time, the Jamaicans would be like, yo, blood.
The Jamaicans, they understand.
Yeah, my uncle them from Birmingham.
Because they got family there.
Do you get it? So man can chat to them and they know they call you British and like, you're British. London, Wagwan. You get me?
Yeah, Wagwan,
So like they know, and you get a few Grenadians and Trinidadians and that. So I was more at home there. Like in the morning, I'll go get my ackee and saltfish from the corner.
It's a fact because the culture's the same.
You know what I'm trying to say? So when I'm out there and I feel like I'm in America in Queensbridge, it feels like I'm really in America from watching the Mobb Deep videos and the CNN
shit.
Yes. You know what I'm trying to say? Nas and that. But it's funny that we bring up Queensbridge now because I've got like a little story for you, right? 2014, 2015, I think. I can't remember which year. I'm chilling in Queensbridge just on a calm one. I'm with Meech, which is actually Shooter's brother, God bless the dead. We're just chilling. It was midday, kind of midday-ish. We hear some music and that, we go, rah, what's going on over there? Like, we go, look. And you're actually shooting a video with Vardo in Queensbridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember
me,
it.
Vardo and Uncle Murder.
And Merc.
Yeah. I love my niggas video. Wow.
Yeah. And me, I'm looking over like, yo, that's some free people that I've always listened to.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
I remember that day very, very, very well.
Shout out Ruck. Ruck was in the video. I am QB. He come over like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? They're doing their thing over there. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, Little's from Queensbridge brought us over there.
Yeah, Little was official.
So you was with Shooter's
brother.
Wow.
Yeah, Shooter's brother,
man. Came over.
Yeah, we just come over, looked, paid homage.
Wow.
Like went to the, big up, you know what I mean?
And so this is around the time you was living there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was like the last year I was out there before I come back. So it was kind of weird. It was kind of, it is, bro. And I've always seen you as like, when I'm talking about the Smack DVDs, I've always seen you as like a real stand-up G, bro. So even sometimes when you watch someone on a DVD and you listen to their music, sometimes it's best just to, because sometimes you can meet someone at the wrong moment. They might be having a bad day or they might be...
No,
you know what I'm trying to say though?
It would always been cool, man.
Nah, it was in the end, because I met you in the 5-year foreign party with Dave East later on when I was with J Stone and stuff. That's the first time I met you, 2022. And I've always said, yo, cool guy, man.
Yeah.
Proper cool guy.
Yo, look, I always been solid.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never felt the need to put on because I always comfortable with who I was. You understand?
Yeah.
In any era. It didn't matter.
You just be you.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you can do. There's two other people's taken.
It's a fact.
Rewind a second, yeah, because what I don't want to do is I know you've got a busy day, but I don't want to skim past vital stuff, right? Right. Before you come out and you get on Smack, we're missing a serious bird that you, do you call it birds in America? Like riding a bird?
Birds?
Yeah.
Birds?
It sounds like a bit of a diss in America, isn't it, a bird? But in England, if you ride a bird, it means you ride a long jail stint.
Oh, bid.
Yeah, you call it a bit.
Bid,
Okay, we call it a bird over here.
Yeah, we call it bid. Yeah.
Yeah, you done 10 years, bro.
Yeah. I did 10 years and then came out.
10 years, no joke, bro. At all. Like, I don't give a shit if people think that, no. Like, 10 is a chunk of someone's life. I know you shared it on other podcasts and whatnot, but what did you go away for? Cause
I went away for a drug-related kidnapping.
Okay. So the charges were like drugs and kidnapping, or?
Well, the kidnapping was drug-related.
So it all ties in.
It was about us actually kidnapping somebody for drugs and money, you know.
And you get caught red-handed?
Red-handed.
Yeah.
So
that's why it's such a long sentence as well.
Right. You know, we didn't know what we was doing. Honestly, we had done things similar to that, but this was something different. You know, we graduated to actually, you know, taking the guy from one point to another. You know, and then putting these calls in and not knowing that, you know, the technology at that point was, you know, if you stayed on the phone for a certain amount of time on a landline, they did what they call a trap, and they could, you know,
like a cell site type
right,
stuff.
They could find out exactly where you at and they come get you, and that's basically what happened.
Damn, bro.
You know, so we was ambitious in a certain kind of way, in a street way, taking that energy, putting it into the wrong thing, and then actually just really, you know, thought we had the right idea about certain things, and you know,
because if it goes smooth, it's a good lick.
Right, it's a good lick, you know. But what happens when the first one worked? Right, this is what I'm saying. So the streets is like you graduate, you continuously evolve, right? So when you 16, 17 years old and you know, y'all kicking in doors, you know what I'm saying, and tying everybody up, you know, and things of that nature, right? And then you get to the point where you say, you know, we know this guy here, let's just grab him.
Right. Yeah.
You know, somebody comes up with that idea, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Right now.
Right
sometimes.
now. Let's do it, you know. And if it had worked, I probably definitely wouldn't have been here. You probably never known me, ever.
See, that's the other thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're saying as well, once you get into that life and you do one or two of them and they're successful, it becomes like a regular thing as well.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, it's true.
Right? Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Like, we doing everything and anything we gotta do. You understand? And then it's like, I want to keep getting money. I want to keep doing whatever I have to do to make that happen.
Yeah, to keep stacking up the paper.
Yeah.
It's true, you know. So the 10 years, how many prisons did you do a tour of?
Oh, man.
Because that's the bird, bro. Bid in American, you know.
You said bird.
Yeah, I know, man. Don't worry, in the comments, the UK, they're going to help you.
I think I was in over 10 prisons.
Yeah, see.
So I was getting into trouble a lot. So I was in there, you know, the same way I was in the street, basically.
Aggressive.
Yeah. So we was getting into it. I was at odds with other young black men. You know what I mean? We was having our issues, you know, in the prison system in New York. You know, when you involved in the violence, you cutting and all this other shit, they put you in a box. They put you in there for years.
Years, yeah?
Years. Yeah. My first stint in the box, in special housing unit, whatever you want to call it, they gave me 2 years. But I didn't do the whole 2 years.
Thank God, bro.
Because I appealed it, and I only did 9 months at that time. I wound up doing more than 2 years.
So long.
You know,
long time, though.
Yeah.
So what's it feel like I know it's hard to probably a dark time compared to where you're at now, but being on your own, it's solitary confinement, isn't it, basically?
Yeah, nothing in the world could, like that feeling of, let me tell you, if you look at life as a totem pole, right?
Yeah.
And you think of Prison is the bottom of the totem pole of life. And then you go into the special housing unit, the SHU, which is the box. That's underneath that. So we at the lowest tier of life.
Yeah, the bottom of the bottom.
And I remember feeling like that. I remember feeling like this is the bottom of the world.
Yeah,
This is
the lowest I've ever been.
We can't go no lower than
A lot of people lose their mind in their marbles, bro.
Yeah.
Like they that's where it goes left for them mentally.
Well, I learned how to rap in there, in those conditions. Yeah,
No, that's real. That's the realest condition you could ever write a lyric.
Yeah, unbelievable. You know. So when I think about my time and I think about being out here and becoming, you know, who I became as far as music and entertainment, when I think about those things and opportunities that have been afforded to me, I just think about how blessed.
Amen, bro. That's a great attitude to have, bro.
Yeah. How blessed, because it's guys that I was in prison with or grew up with that's just coming home now or still there. They haven't been home yet.
The life is.
Yeah,
because in America, compared to England, life is actually life, bro. In America, certain times.
Oh yeah, until you somehow get out, you know, life is life.
Yeah. Even some of the GS9 kids in that, bro, from my cousin's block and that, some of them, they got served up with like unbelievable numbers, bro. Football numbers, isn't it?
Yeah, still in there.
70 years and stuff like that, bro. Like,
they'll do it to you.
Yeah, America's crazy, bro.
They'll do it to you, no problem.
Because over here, you can get lifed off and do 25, 27.
Over life.
Yeah.
And come home.
So if you're 16 or 18 and you get life.
Yeah, you can come home. You can
still
be
come home and
in your late 30s, early
have some
40s.
kids.
Yeah,
You get me.
In America, they say like...
Life is like, they put you under the system, like...
Yeah, your shit
until you get some sort of a pill.
Your shit say deceased.
Scary. That's scary, bro. Because that's why they had that is it the 30?
But the thing is, they got like sentences that say like 25 to life.
Yeah.
So if you got 25 to life, then you got a chance of being home.
So
So you could go to the parole board in 25 years
and get released potentially.
Potentially released. Yeah.
So here's a question then, because you're from Bed-Stuy, right? I've always wondered this, bro. I know when you came home later, you linked Lil Kim and whatnot, right? Before you went to jail, did you ever see Biggie around?
Yes.
No way.
I remember Biggie he used to, so his DJ, may rest in peace, 50 Grand. They family, Anti. They lived on Lexington. They used to have like house parties.
Okay.
Yeah. They used to have house parties. We would go to them. There was house parties in his basement. This is the basement that you see in the movie that Biggie was rapping in.
This is what I was gonna say. You know them old videos of him on the corner and stuff. That's your hood, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. They would be in Bedford and Quincy.
Yeah.
Yep. This is a fact.
Because this is real legendary stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of people, they don't realize like how legendary your run is, because you come from somewhere that's so foundation in hip hop, done the street shit, which pulls you away from it. Then you come back and become a rapper. But it's like you've seen stuff that the world is fans of from a distance that I've never seen that. Like just you go into the corner store and seeing someone like Biggie is like unbelievable to someone from England or Europe, you know what I mean?
Right, but he wasn't the Biggie yet.
Which is even more legendary in my opinion.
Yeah, you know, he wasn't that yet.
It's just a local guy
I remember
doing his
him
thing.
being in there, definitely.
Yeah, see, that's crazy in itself, bro. So the track, in my opinion, I think you've had some massive records, bro, like All the Above, High Hater.
Hater.
Don't do me dirty.
Dirty.
High Hater.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? You've had, in my opinion, Rumors was the
one.
I'm glad you said that though, because I didn't want to.
A lot of people, Rumors is
I feel like that put you on the map.
Put me in the game.
Yeah.
Put me in the game.
Nasty record though.
Put me in the game. If it wasn't for Rumors, it wouldn't be no me.
The video was sick, bro.
Rumors. We was on our shit, yeah. We was you know, so you gotta think about the time, you know, I was coming after 50. So it was like he got in the game off of a song called
How to Rob a Rapper.
How to Rob. So, you know, I had this idea about talking about all the rumors that was going on in the industry. But basically saying, yo, I'm not the one that said it. This is what everybody's saying, though. You know what I mean? So
slick.
It was
That's
slick.
Dog.
Yeah, it was slick. And it got me in the game, got me my first record deal. It got people, talking about me. I've had motion ever since.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've really respected.
Yeah.
You didn't never stop, bro.
Yeah.
Like you was all gas, no brakes, for real.
Yeah.
Like, because you've had tapes, albums, documentaries.
You've
progressed into media, which I'm gonna get into. And the maddest thing is for me, bro, that Rumours shit was so genius, right? That as someone that was writing lyrics at the time, I thought, why the hell didn't I think of that?
Wow.
And that's how I respect certain songs and moments.
Yeah.
As a
I
writer,
felt like that too.
Have you ever felt like that?
Certain songs, and somebody was like, damn, that was a hell of an idea.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that.
But that's, bro, I gotta give it to you. 'Cause that was one of them. That I was like, yo. And even the maddest thing, the only thing I didn't like was the DMX bit, because I was a big DMX fan. But you know, I go R.I.P. to the GOAT. Swiss end up working with you later, so it's all love. Do you ever get any backlash from people of that song? I don't think you cared personally.
Yeah, I didn't at that time. Because I ain't had no relationships with nobody at that time. I didn't know none of those guys. So it was like whatever. And basically we coming from, and you gotta understand, like at that moment, that time, and that moment and place in my life, it's not like I thought anybody could play with me.
Facts.
They wasn't.
It's not
and
that.
no rappers was in the position to really play like that.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter. Like, I ain't
For
really,
the youngsters, we're not talking of a time where like street people rapped. It was like kind of
Right.
uncool to rap it if you were street back then a little bit.
Yeah, it was like
Just
it was
before
just
that.
it was just beginning to happen. But to me, it was like the street dudes that was rapping wasn't really street guys.
enough.
They wasn't really.
Yeah, I know
like,
exactly what you mean.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
Like you from the hood,
You from around the way. You from here, like.
but you wasn't on this corner.
The thing is like, you can be from the hood. You can grow up in the ghetto. Your family can come from there. You can know guys, but it was always cool dudes that walked up and down the block that wasn't involved, but it was always cool. And we all they knew. And I think most of the rappers in this era was that.
Yeah.
It was really that.
Yeah.
They really, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't really hear their names mentioning certain things because they wasn't really involved in that, you know?
Because you said you came out of the gates to like a S-Class and shit.
All that.
Yeah, like normal,
Range Rover.
standard.
Yeah.
Like the man them come to scoop you up in
It's
style.
a fact.
So you was really, like hustle hard was a thing from before jail?
So, no, Hustle Hard started while I was in jail.
Started while you was in jail?
Yeah. I thought of that name while I was still in
Oh,
prison.
you yours as well? Dope. Yeah, that's cool.
Thought of that name. So when I came home, you know, when the guys picked me up, you know, it was already Hustle Hard from that point on.
Yeah, you had Push Montana, Mouse.
Well, I met Push after I came home, and you know, he was a young guy that was rapping. Was like, yo, I thought he was super dope. So
Give him a look.
he wasn't from my section in Brooklyn, but I started bringing him around there, you know, and introducing him to the young niggas that was from my hood, and we all clicked. You know?
Yeah. Because you've come back, like, you're a boss in your own right, so you've come back like, yo, we're moving, we need some artists.
Absolutely.
We need the hood love.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That happened.
Yeah, I respect that. When obviously, Kim is a big figure in music, right? Lil Kim. You've come home, you met her after prison, I think I've heard you say in the interview.
No,
right?
I didn't meet her after prison.
Oh, okay.
We knew Kim already.
Oh,
Yeah, we knew Kim.
So from the ends as well?
Yeah, we knew Kim.
Yeah. And she just respected the grind, the realness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We was, you know, we wasn't coming with our hands out. We actually added. You know, we had value.
Yeah. That's important though for the lot of the
It always is important to have value.
Like what
to
do you
not
bring?
be coming looking for favors, to be coming, you know, bringing something. And even if that something is, you know, these dudes is really street guys. They getting their own money. They got their own movement. They got a certain level of power. That is somewhat attractive to rappers.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They got their own influence in the neighborhood. Yeah, I fucks with them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's like gigs over here.
Absolutely.
SM1,
Absolutely.
Peckham Unlock.
Yeah.
It booms, it makes every other hood go, yo, what's they doing over there, bro?
Yeah.
So it's true, still, it attracts it. At the time, I don't know how long this is after, like, Rumours come out. One of my favorites was My Hood.
My hood.
My hood.
Mine too.
Bro.
Mine too.
That with like a choir
That
kind
pain,
of.
yeah.
Yeah, you know
And
what I
my
mean?
son, I think about my son. He's my son's 22 now. In that
Big him
video,
up, man.
you see him. He's probably about 3.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
holding him in the video, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
What a life, bro.
It's my baby. Yeah.
But that's probably my favorite Maino song of all time, personally.
Yeah.
Because there was a thing called LimeWire back in the day.
Yeah, LimeWire.
Do you remember it?
Absolutely.
And I used to get your shit off LimeWire.
Wow.
And then just fling it on
It's
a
crazy
CD.
how the music would
Yeah.
travel. There was early internet. It wasn't
Yeah, it
the
was
streaming
slow.
yet. It was slow. But the DVDs,
They moved like
Crazy.
hotcakes.
crazy.
Because Brooklyn, there was like a new wave of Brooklyn where it's like the streets are now rapping and that you got
Right.
you, Uncle Murder.
Yeah.
Then you had like Papoose, who was really
Right,
good, he was locked in with K Slay.
Right.
And you just had this, there was a movement.
Yeah.
And it was features,
Yeah.
street sweeper volumes.
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say? And it took over the game.
Yes, that was that era.
Yeah, it was dope. It was like a dope era where like Slay would support the real.
Man, K
Like,
Slay
what a
was-
legend, bro.
K Slay was man. He was the guy.
Bro,
Slay was the guy. Slay was the gatekeeper. He was the guy that gave most of us the opportunity. If it wasn't for Slay, like we wasn't gonna have the opportunity to be on the radio every single week. To be on these mixtapes, to get the looks that we was getting. To really get in the game because everybody was trying to get on.
Yeah, facts.
But he was the one that gave you a shot. He didn't, he was street, so he understood what you was going. He understood that.
Yeah.
Word.
yeah, the jail system on Smash with the bang ups.
So
and
me and him used to talk up until the time he passed away, and it was some footage that he had. I don't know if whoever got this footage, but he would always tell me, "I got the footage, man. I got it." In the footage, he was shooting a video, and I came to his video shoot, and I had been home for maybe like 2 weeks.
Oh,
and I'm saying, I'm Maino, I'm the king. Y'all gonna hear about me. Y'all gonna hear about me. And I'm talking crazy.
Yeah, that's you.
Right. And he would always tell me he got the footage, but unfortunately, you guys never got to see that.
Man.
Yeah.
You think someone's got it still, maybe?
They have to somewhere.
Yeah,
'Cause
somewhere.
Slay had a lot of stuff. He had a lot of music, a lot of footage. He had a lot going on, man.
Because you would find a Maino record by accident by searching DJ K Slay on LimeWire. And I'd be like, ooh, this is another dope one.
That's
Like you'd end up having 5, 6, 7 of them.
Yeah.
Couple Pap, couple Murder. Murder maybe a year later, I think. Something like that.
That's a fact.
I always remember this as well, bro. There was an XXL magazine. It might have been, no, it's definitely XXL. I don't think it was The Source. And you're like kind of on like you got the bandana, you're leaning over with the vest on. I think you're on a rooftop somewhere or something. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember it.
Yep.
And I always remember that magazine, because that was another big thing over here, the XXL and The Source.
Yeah, the magazines, man.
And I just remember seeing in there that it was like, they labelled you like the new 50 Cent or something, because it was like the Rumours record.
Yeah, because it was like, this is that era, this is that time.
Yeah.
We saw 50 come in on his Bully, and then make hit records. So we was definitely inspired by that. And me more than anything, because I'm like, 50, he got shot and shit like that. We did a lot of shooting.
Yeah,
so I'm saying like, all right, let's.
I remember that Smack DVD video, the one with there's a revolver just floating. I would never forget that, I think I might have the DVD store in the box somewhere. I just see a long nose.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah.
My man Dino, man, he rest in peace.
Oh, God bless him, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That one was legendary. Bro.
Legendary.
Because I think that track
actually was
cold as
it
well.
was the first time y'all saw me.
That's the first one?
Yep.
See, I don't remember it.
First
That's how you know that I
first time I saw me.
What was that, a freestyle over?
It was
Down South
over-
beat?
Yeah, it was over Jaquan. Hood Hop. These
Nah.
rappers walk and talk like they really real. Make one phone call, get them. Yeah.
Okay, those
Okay, rapper. Games is over. Let's play, rapper.
cold. Like that's the hardest video,
Yeah.
Because that video, I was like, yo.
That was the first time we
They from
really,
the
and that,
hood.
but that was organic, right? It was really in the hood. We really was on Gates. It was really fucking 70 people outside.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
And they strapped up, allegedly, and the rest of it.
And this is So that's what I'm saying about things happening organically. Like nobody said to do that.
It just happened.
It just happened.
Everyone's outside anyway.
Right. It was outside.
They're like Maino shooting.
Outside. We shooting. This is really what it is.
Yeah.
We really here. So.
Bro, that's hard.
Yeah.
Bro.
When I look back at that, I go, wow, this is.
Yeah, bro.
And I see some of the, you know what I mean, my little homies that's big homies to somebody now.
And they're young in that video.
Young.
See, look at that. That's mad how the world works, you know. Like the way it goes around and just never stops. Because when I saw that, I thought, yo, first thing, official. Second thing, that gun's crazy. That's a long nose revolver, mad thing, like sort of nickel plated something. I was like, yo.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Yeah, I was just thinking, yo. And I didn't know that was Gates as well, because I stayed over there before.
Yeah, it's Gates Avenue.
It's with the train track across the top of the street, right?
That's Gates and Broadway down there.
Broadway, yeah.
So we Nostrand, we from NA Rock.
Yeah.
So it's no train over there. It's like
it's even worse.
Like, yeah, definitely.
The further away you get from a train station as well, I feel like the worse it gets.
Train. That's Bushwick. Where you talking?
Oh, is that more Bushwick where it
yeah,
runs from up there? Okay,
yeah.
Because that kind of Bushwick starts at the end of Bed-Stuy, right?
Yeah. So where
like
that
next to Long.
Where that train track is that's Bushwick, definitely.
Got you. Yeah. Nah, that's mad still. But you know what as well, bro? The album time when you got the record deal and I remember High Hater came before it. Mm-hmm. And High Hater was bubbling for quite a bit, maybe like half a year or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then it was like Maino signed, all the above with T-Pain.
Yeah.
Swiss Beats Million.
So I was signed already when High Hater came out. You know, that's why that machine was moving the way it was moving. You know, and then, you know, we came with all the above later on.
Big records, bro.
Yeah, huge.
High Hater remix, crazy.
Yeah.
Mad T.I. verse on there.
Huge.
Who's your best verse on the remix of High Hater?
I loved Swiss.
Yeah.
I love Swiss in there. I love what Swiss did.
Swiss
and I love how the energy. You know, me and Swiss always work well together. So, yeah.
Do you have a favorite? Looking back at that album, because I think personally, right, I think it's a brilliant album. Not just good. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Because I'm someone that like. I used to DJ, so I'll buy the records and read the booklet and shit. Like, yo, who made?
Yeah, and that's
you had Justice League.
Yep.
Before that they was about, but that was like a good ear to even say, yo, I want.
You know that I love that album because it was like they say your first album you take your whole life to make.
Yeah, I agree.
So it was really an autobiographical album, but it was really the way I did it.
Chapters.
It was chapters and it was really authentic and it was really creative. So when I hear about
album,
my only issue is that when I hear about certain people making albums that had a theme like that, I'll say to myself, y'all bugging. Like we did that.
Yeah.
We did that.
From a long time.
And y'all talking about such and such. You know what I mean? We really
people forget. They try and rewrite history sometimes. People. That's what happens.
You know, sometimes you don't always get what you feel like you deserve. You know?
But
it's all good.
Sometimes being the first,
right?
You kick the door off, and it makes it easier for the next 50 people a couple years later.
Right.
So like where you've come on the DVD thing. The truth is, bro, this is the reality. We're gonna go on the DVD, and we hope people see it.
Right.
You don't know that it's gonna be a sensation.
We hope. Yeah, we hope.
And then now it's like because the formula's proven, the Worldstar thing becomes based off of that.
Worldstar. See, a lot of people don't know that Worldstar actually, when Worldstar started, they was taking footage from the DVDs and putting on it. So I was in that first round of Worldstar. When they first told me what Worldstar and they showed me Worldstar, it was like a whole bunch of stuff from me on there.
Oh shit! So they just ripped it all off of the old Cocaine City smacks and that. All access.
Yeah, because they needed content. Nobody was shooting content like that. The only content you could get was on the DVDs.
Even Vlad was doing like 2-minute interviews and stuff.
Yeah, you didn't have social media.
Yeah.
You didn't have like people with phones filming content like that.
Yeah, the phones didn't even.
So only thing. So when they took the formula of the DVD and put it online. They was the first people to do that. The live action content. So in order for them to do that, you know, if there was a way to see the first month of Worldstar, you would see a lot of Maino.
Hella Maino. Yeah. You get like probably Shay Davis.
We was talking, we was talking crazy.
Smack legend.
Yeah. Definitely Shay Davis.
Yeah, fully, bro. Smack legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I think of Smack, I think of him, you, and then maybe
It's a lot of dudes.
Maybe later, a couple of Jim Jones bits.
But they was already on through the Dipset.
It's true, you know, they was already in a major deal.
Yeah,
so it didn't hit the same.
Yeah, we was coming right from that.
From the block.
Yeah, that we was being made by that.
Yeah.
They wasn't made. They was already who they were.
It's true, you know,
Yeah.
because Pap was made off of mixtapes and Slay.
Yeah,
He
was on there too, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't. That wasn't.
Me, I was more visual because they wasn't, because I had to do what worked for me. They wasn't saying out they love me for my rhymes. They wasn't saying I was the best. They wasn't saying, oh, Maino nice. They were saying, man, I fuck with Maino. Maino a real nigga. Like, the way he talk, like, you know, that was my strength.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know what's crazy? It's true, you know. You nailed it. That's exactly what it is.
That was what it was.
But it was so good that you would have my hood rumors and then it's like you're proving them wrong.
Right.
Like, it's not just this.
They would like all those, but they wasn't saying that, oh, he nice, and you know what I mean? They would go, I like the song, you know, I like Rumours, you know, I like the song, you know what I mean? But I like him, you know. So that's what kept me.
That's better in the long run, though.
It is better in the long run.
Because at the time, if you didn't have an alphabetical slaughter, that's what it was then, isn't it? Freestyle, flex.
Right. So a lot of dudes that come from that era, that was existing in that era, never made the transition to go real pro, you know, music business, make money in the music business, in the, you know, what have you, you know.
Some of them only get as far as like the studio and realize it's hard to make a song as well. But you're actually making songs.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. They never get to that point.
Do you know what one of my favorite ones was on Gangster with Biggie?
Biggie is my guy.
That's
to this day.
That is naughty, that song. The sample, with
the gangster.
Yeah, bro. Because I remember when J Arms used to drop How to Be an MC, that was on one of them. And it made people go back to the song more like, yo, whose song is that one?
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Because the beat was
classic.
thumping.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You still got a relationship with BG?
Absolutely. It's my guy. Absolutely.
Yeah, what a legend, bro.
It's my dog.
Nah, man, it's real. We spoke about Biggie earlier. You actually ended up being an actor.
Oh yeah, I did a couple things. Did a couple things.
You did it well though, bro.
Did a couple things.
How does that come about? How do you feel about you know what I mean?
The Tupac movie and all that. I mean, look, man, it's entertainment, man. You know, we feel like we could do whatever.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like rap, act, whatever.
Yeah, if you got it in you, you got it in you.
Yeah.
It's a big movie though. Yeah. Because that's another global.
People sometimes hit me like, oh man. You know, girls would be like, oh, I was sitting at home and the Tupac movie was on, and I was just like, oh, is that Maino? Like, you know, sometimes they can't be. And then you got the people that's like, you know, I used to get like hate.
This is what I was asking.
They'd be like, yo, nigga, you shot Pop. Like,
that's what I mean.
You shot Pop. Like,
it's like Cameron playing Alpo as well. It's like the same thing. He got abuse.
Probably, yeah.
Because he done it too well.
Done too well.
But that's Cameron.
Yeah, but
that's Maino.
Nigga, the fuck, nigga? You think this is a game? Think this is a rap video?
How ironic as well. You think this is a rap video? Yeah. Coming from the guy on Smack.
Right.
This ain't just a rap video. You know what I'm trying to say? But for me, I was thinking, yo, that's another like pivot. He's pivoting into a new area.
Yeah.
Then, bro, the thing is, bro, when it became to the online content, right? Whether it was like the Breakfast Clubs, the Hot 97s, the early podcast era, when it was like people were still dabbling with SoundCloud and Joe Budden was new, that kind of era. You was in the mix quick there and kind of put your stamp on it early, and you've got a couple of real classic interviews from then up to now as well, though, I would say, like multiple ones.
Right.
You ended up doing Kitchen Talk.
Later on, yeah.
Which is genius.
Yeah.
Because it's like we're chilling in the crib.
Right.
Chefs cooking the prawns.
Right.
Having a conversation, which is what I always felt like good podcasts should be like. Because it's just genuine, chopping it up.
Yeah.
What made you go into that kind of?
That was around the worldwide pandemic. So we all sitting at home with nothing to do. Everybody home, and at that point, you know, up until that point, podcasts wasn't what they are today. There was still some room in the game, and I was always thinking about doing one. Everybody told me I should do one, so then I said, fuck it. You know, I went and bought this equipment, put it in the house, set up the cameras, and was like, we really gonna shoot in here.
Yeah.
And we started, man. Got up
just like that.
Started just like that. Did maybe like 70, 80 episodes.
Yeah, you went in. You went on a good run, bro.
Yeah, we had a good run.
Had gigs come through?
Yeah, gigs.
That was a classic.
That's right.
I enjoyed that one.
Because this is around time gigs first started coming back to America.
Yeah.
You know, and remember that his first day back. Is you know, I bought him out. His first day back, he came to meet me, and you know, and he was by himself actually. And I was on my way. Bobby had just came home.
Yeah.
I was on my way to meet Bobby, and Fabio, and he came to meet me over there. And we was all at a club together. Yeah. So yeah, we was like just starting to come out a little bit, but still on a pandemic.
Okay, cool. So it was kind of is opening up a little bit, but it was So do you feel like you got recognized by like Angela Yee more because she already knew you, innit?
No, yeah, me and Angela always was tight. We always was cool, you know. From years ago, she'd always say, "Maino's my BRF. That's my best rapper friend." So she always invited me to the things that she had going on. So, you know, she always was very inclusive. In with me when it came to whatever she had, you know, going on. And so we was so when she left the Breakfast Club and started her show. She said, "Yo, you know, come up and guest host with me for a couple of days." And I came and guest host, and they liked that the chemistry between me and her, for one, and then, you know, it was cool. It was organic. So I still do it.
I know. It's proper.
About 2-3 times a week.
Lovely.
And,
It's a great move, bro, because Angela Yee is so reputable, and so like good at what she does. And it's like she's gone on her own journey. And the fact that she recognized your talent, it's the same thing I'm saying. I'm sitting in England watching Kitchen Talk, and you're a natural, bro. Because you know what it is, you always, just like you said in the start of the interview, you just do you. Which makes it realistic. So you don't have to turn up and switch on the act. And,
none of that.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like, as well, back because of the jail time, the Smack DVDs, then you had like couple moments where like you might have pulled someone up and it got caught on camera maybe on a red carpet or backstage. maybe not. You know what I'm trying to say? I think sometimes what it is is if you don't understand Brooklyn, you might just think Maino's an aggressive bully. Right. Do you get it? So when they see you on Angela Yee, now, they're thinking, oh, actually, he's a cool guy. Right.
You know, when you come from a place that is already aggressive, like you don't think what you're doing is out of...
That's normal.
It's normal. So it's like, when I first got into the game, they would be like, oh, you aggressive. And I'm like, aggressive? I don't understand. Like, everybody I know is aggressive.
Everybody on my block.
But I didn't realize that the world of coming from the street and coming from prison, getting into the music business is really the reflection of the real world. Like the way we think. I had to unlearn so many things.
Naturally. Do you feel like you ever got institutionalized for going away that long?
Nah. I always felt like I never belonged in prison. I always felt like I'm from the street. I ain't from here. I don't belong here. They just on my time. And when I get out, I ain't never coming back.
Ain't coming back, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. Because I was thinking earlier on the drive up, I don't personally believe you ever did get institutionalized. I think you done your bid.
I did my bid.
And that's it. It's a new... Because the way you don't stop working, bro, it's crazy. It's like you're always up to date with everything, bro. You always got a fresh fade. Man's 30 for life. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm 30 years old. Yeah, that's it. Drippy.
30 forever. Drippy, everything.
Always the iced out with the new... You know what I'm saying? You always keep up.
Because it's about the energy.
Yeah, bro.
It's about the energy. It's about the energy. It's about what you're giving. It's about, you know, you taking care of yourself and you just having that young, fresh energy, period. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. And I think as well, it just shows, bro. It just shows. And it's like, I think when you come from where you come from, bro, like the unlearning side of things that you're speaking about, that's actually testament to your personality and character because people, it's easy to say, unlearn these habits. But there's people that are so stubborn, bro.
So stuck. They so stuck that they can't progress. And that shows. Stuck in their ways. Just
ages you.
It ages you. You look at it like, even when it comes to everything, unlearning don't mean forgetting what you learned. It just means to sometimes relinquish some of the bullshit, right? And to adapt to a new way of
get
thinking.
rid of the bad habits.
To broaden your mind, and everybody talking about leveling up. This is the only way to level up is to reestablish and or reinvent. Yeah. That's the only way.
Nah, you're talking that talk, bro. And I think this reminds me of like when I see you in the back of the car, bro.
Yeah,
with them
100%.
There.
Yeah,
that was.
Yeah,
they go viral, bro.
Yeah, because they need it.
They did, bro.
We all need
gems,
it.
Bro.
Yeah, main ovation. Yeah.
I like that. Because it's like, they're all out there, but they get covered in dirt, the gems. And sometimes you just got to remind people.
I remind them.
It's like they say that motivation's like bathing. It's required every day.
It is, though.
Kind of thing.
Because there's so many things in the world that distract us or
that's true.
Or pull us in a way where we not motivated or uninspired.
Yeah, uninspired is the right word.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that mentality is from like not just from you as a person, but from like your family, like the way your mum raised you, the way that the man them are in your team, or is it something that you went through your own struggles and I just have to reset myself to become who I'm gonna become?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm a strong person. Yeah. And strong in nature, and a lot of that has to do with my upbringing early. When they put you in solitary confinement at 17, you spend your 18th birthday, locked in 23 hours a day, and you start to spend years in that fashion. It strengthens you. It strengthens your spirit, your will. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Your will got to be unbreakable, because the only way you survive in this situation is off of hope, off of faith, off of spirit. Like, it's the hope that it's going to be a better day. You hoping that one day you're going to get out. You hoping that you wishful thinking, and this is when you start to project, and you know what I'm saying, your strength, like, they ain't gonna break me. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get past this. I'm gonna endure this painful stretch in my life. This ain't forever.
I'm gonna make something of my life.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful mindset, bro. But it takes, like you say, a strong individual mentally.
Yeah, you gotta go through things.
Yeah, and know that you can survive them.
Yeah, you gotta. It's easy to say what you is without going through it. I'm a real nigga. Everybody say I'm a real nigga.
Sounds cool.
Sound cool, but have you ever really been in a situation that challenges that? Have you ever really been in a situation where your life was on the line? Did you stand in front of the judge and was faced with insurmountable time? You understand what I'm saying?
Many people fold.
So you don't really know how real you are until that's challenged.
So you have to be in it.
So you have to be.
Yeah, that's real talk, true stories for real though. That is the realest. Do you know what's funny? Yeah, you done a podcast with Queen's Flip. Yeah, this guy's crazy,
Crazy.
Pick him up, man.
Flip is crazy.
He actually is. Like
he had just called me like, man, I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah, what's wrong?
But you gotta understand him though. Like, this is my dog though. Like,
yeah, literally.
That's my guy though. So anytime he called me, like, where you at? I'm coming to meet you right now.
Yeah. It's real love.
He'll come by the gym. He'll come wherever I'm at, and we just talk shit.
You done like the Maino addresses all one with him in the dark room. Whereas that was funny, because the first one was a classic. The second one was crazy.
Yeah.
But it was over the chain shit and all of that, and just address everything all in one.
Everything.
So go watch that, because that's a classic episode.
Classic.
I saw, because when I was researching, I saw a comment saying they was like, Maino had the chain longer than him.
Yeah.
But the comments be killing me, bro.
Let me tell you something about the internet, man. And what I had to learn. You can't beat it.
You can't beat it.
Nobody. See, because I'm a dude that try to beat it with plain sense.
Yeah.
I try to beat. I'm like try to figure out what makes sense on the internet, and I try to go towards that.
Yeah.
But it don't matter. The internet is there for entertainment.
Yeah.
They want to laugh. They don't
at your
care
expense.
about at your expense. They don't care if what you saying is the absolute truth. It don't matter, nigga. They said that you did this and you did that. You had to do it because it looked like you did it, and nigga, you got ran off the block like it all made up stories.
What it is.
They don't care. It's just made up stories. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't even matter.
You got people like dude on Clubhouse just waffling.
Yeah.
And it's like you end up addressing it, and then it's like,
Worst
why
move.
did I even do it?
Right.
Yeah.
And I tell dudes, because a lot of dudes that I speak to, I'm like, yo, these niggas talking about me, and I had to get to understanding that it ain't personal.
Yeah.
It ain't. This is just what these people do. This is this is the era.
Yeah.
Like I come up in the DVD era, this is a different era. This is a YouTube era where you got dudes that didn't have a voice before. They don't rap, they don't do none of that, but they just sit around.
They got a phone.
Yeah, they sit they on their phone, they making videos, they talking shit, and they talking about niggas. They talking about everybody. This one is a rat, this one did this one did that. So that's just where we at though. So it ain't even personal.
Real talk. Nah, trust me, but you handled it.
You understand? It's already etched in stone.
Yeah.
Because and whoever's against us, we're not gonna convince them to be with us.
That's real talk, bro.
We're not gonna get on the internet and they don't matter.
Yeah.
They gonna man, fuck you.
Because it's love you or hate you.
They hate you. They hate you. You're not gonna convince them of anything.
It's better to get rid of the ones that hate you now. So that it is. So later on, when
man, listen, just keep giving them reasons to be mad. That's what I say.
That's what's gonna happen, bro.
Every outfit make them mad. Every new car,
that's the big trip. Every new whip, start on them.
Just
level up, like you said.
Every new deal, everything that we got going on, make them more madder.
Madder. I got 3 questions, that I wanna end it on here, just for the people there, but for me, The first one is, what's Maino's 3 best songs out of his whole catalog personally? It's a hard one though.
That's hard.
There's a lot of mixtapes, a lot of records.
Yeah, I love My Hood. I love Rumours. And it was a song that I had did. It was called Niggas I Love. Niggas You Love. It was on the Yellow Tape.
Yellow Tape.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. Big up Uncle Murder, man. What a classic tape, bro.
Yeah, it's classic.
King Kong and Godzilla.
King Kong and Godzilla.
Bro, sorry I even missed that. Because that's probably one of my favorite tapes, you know.
Everybody's.
Yeah, that's they ask for part 2 all the time, right?
All the time.
Yeah. It might have to happen, you know.
It
Murder.
might. Yeah, it might.
1 2. Cool. Top 5 Brooklyn MCs of all time.
Big Daddy Kane, Biggie, Jay-Z, Fabulous, and Maino.
Hey,
there you go.
Come on, that makes sense. And here's a random one, Top 5 porn stars of all time. You had your fair share of women in your life. You think you see that?
Oh man. Y'all probably not gonna know them.
You don't think so?
You know who Obsession is?
Yeah.
Light Skin Obsession.
Yeah, Red Bone joint.
Yeah, Obsession.
Bro, we had them DVDs too, bro.
Yeah. Jada Fire.
Jada Fire, legend.
Lacey Duval.
Okay, yeah.
Lacey Duval. Capri Styles.
That's a good one. He's got one space left.
And one more.
It's harder than the Brooklyn MCs question, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's a real shit. You got a young Cherokee. You got a young Beauty Dior. You got Pinky in her prime. You got. You got just brainstorm it.
Melrose Fox.
Melrose.
Yeah. Bad.
Lighty.
There you go.
Yeah. Bad as well.
Bad. Yeah.
Very bad.
Yeah, very bad.
Pick them up wherever they are, man. You know what I mean? or not. Do you get it? But nah, man. I want to end on the new project because I don't want to sleep on that because I appreciate your life story is real, bro. Proper. But you know, you're still working, bro. You're active. It's not like you're someone just looking at back then. You know what I mean? Main Ovation. You got Fab on there.
Yep.
You got Big Dog going off right now over there. I see that in the club on the snaps and that. You got Millie's.
Yeah.
That's a great record as well, you know.
Yeah.
Perfect production.
Yeah.
And bro, you're rapping, bro.
Yeah. Nah,
they can't sleep on that, bro.
Nah,
they can't, bro.
Nah, we figured out how to put the pain with the music and
you get it?
give them real balls at the same time.
Yeah, facts. And then I feel like they need to go stream that. They need to go check out like the KLB series.
That's right.
Go check out the Yellow Tape.
Let them know.
Yeah, the classics for real. Like bare collaborations.
Yeah.
You and East got joints.
Yeah.
Lobby Boys with Jim. That's another thing I want to say quickly there because Jim, to me, is now the best rapper in Dipset.
Absolutely. 1,000%.
You agree? I'm not just bugging because I know Joel's had his time and
1,000, and it's been that way for a long time.
For quite a while, bro. Maybe 10 years now.
It's been that way.
Yeah. So you two going head to head on that.
It's my dog.
Crazy.
Yeah. 100%.
You two wasn't cool before that apparently as well.
Yeah. Very early on we wasn't. We didn't know each other though. But once we did,
then it was cool.
Then it was cool.
Perfect. Yeah. I I want to give a few shout outs, man, because I want to make sure I do this properly. I want to big up my boy Herbie, the realist. Hustle hard. Always been a good guy to me, bro. I met him through Dave East. At the 5-year-old stuff as well. We always just kept the link. You came through to the Dave East Thanksgiving thing in Harlem at the store. You ran gigs through and that. Herbie always gave me the VIP tickets to the last shit when I met you guys in Chelsea Diner. Me and my chick rolled through at the time. Great night. So I really appreciate him. Salute. Shout out Hood. I have to shout out Hood because we go way back. Before like England and America had a link, I used to send people to interview him and that, to interview his artists and stuff.
That's
you know what I mean? Big up Bleezy, my DOD guys. You know what I'm trying to say? 30. I always Kyrie Irving era with the remix and that. You know what I mean? I was out there for that. So shout out the whole of the Brooklyn, the 9. You know how it go, all the bridges, all my guys from the bridge. But bro, thanks for being a guest today, bro. I really enjoyed the conversation, bro. It could have been hours, but I know you got a busy day.
Definitely, I guess.
And perhaps we'll meet again when I'm in New York.
We will.
You know what I'm trying to say? But salute. Go stream up the new album. Go check out the Angela all the way up with Angela Yee, Maino co-host. Go check out the old Kitchen Talk episodes and subscribe. Subscribe to our shit. Drop a comment. Share. Love, man.
Love.
Boom. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Nah, it's an honor, bro.